Hello Brawlers and welcome to my review of episode 26 of Evolutions. I'm Haru, so spoiler warning, if you haven't seen this episode yet, go back and watch it now. But if you have, sit back, relax, and enjoy my review of Evolutions episode 26. So the first part is the Elemental Inductor. Oh hey, chat can use nano gear. Cool! Turns out Coach Short's training is actually working. Okay, so waste of time is done. The Academy is on high alert to defend against Wrath in case he tries to sneak attack because the Elemental Inductor is finally finished. Woo!
And then, I did something far worse. I betrayed your trust.
Faustus just says that line as if it's just no big deal. I don't think any kind of voice direction or script rewrite can make that sound or look any less dickish. But before they can turn on the inductor, McHugh, disguised as an Animus agent, sabotages the machine and sends all the energy, causing Bakugan and other agents to be hit. Oh boy, we're really getting into the intense action already. Say what you want about the show, but they know how to build up and present a very tense finale.
Get out of here!
So McHugh got physically overpowered by a 14-year-old kid. McHugh is so weak and Winton is just badass. Winton stops the machine, but some Bakugan and agents and even Miss Bliss and other teachers are going crazy. Now it turns into a rampage monster movie. And the animations are so fast-paced and nano gears are just everywhere, the teachers are getting their asses kicked. It's just very intense action all around. Also, Faustus just trying to chokehold McHugh is just funny. But this is basically the entire episode. Nano gear being shot everywhere and people trying and failing to get involved. If you're looking for a roller coaster entertainment to kill 11 minutes of your time, this would be a good place to start. Also, when McHugh was reaching down his pocket to grab something, I was half expecting it to be a knife or something like that, but this is a kid's show, nothing cool like that would happen here. By the way, remember last episode when McHugh got away and Dan said,
Well, he's not a real threat anyway.
"In your own words now, aren't you, Dan? You just had to jinx it!" But now we continue with Wrath's purpose. The Bakugan are still crazy, all Hydorous and Howlkor are down, and a crazy brawler is about to kill Winton in the most very creepily and very suspicious way possible, but Ajit gets to show his badassery at least once this season and saves him. Okay, why is this guy standing next to McHugh as if McHugh has some kind of control over him? He's being influenced by elemental energy. He should be going crazy right now. It's either because A, he's not really possessed, B, more unexplained Jansen tech technology, or C, if this is really your answer, you're on elemental drugs. McHugh reveals that his client is Wrath, who promised McHugh anything he wants in exchange for helping him get the elemental energy from the inductor.
If I help him, he'll help me by giving me whatever I want in the world.
What does that even mean? Like, that's oddly vague considering your character. What exactly do you want? Money? More Bakugan? Shun's company shut down? Nothing you were doing this whole season made any sense, so why should this mean crap? God, McHugh has really been relegated to nothing more than a nothing plot device, which is so sad, really. And because the gate crushers would interfere with Wrath obtaining elemental energy by closing the gates, that's why Wrath destroyed the control room and helped stop them. Okay, that's actually make perfect sense. It definitely gave the season quite enough of a reason to have secondary villains. The gate crushers were pretty much Starscream compared to Wrath's Megatron, and Wrath waited patiently for them to finish the inductor so he can attack from behind to take the power for himself. Say what you will about Wrath, but he is actually a very good villain, employing the tactic known as patience. This plan actually made perfect sense and it was a smart strategy. Regardless of the plot hole that is how Wrath can communicate with McHugh in the first place and how long McHugh has been on this considering McHugh was helping the gate crushers before, Wrath was a pretty capable villain and stuck with his end goal of being the most powerful and ruling Vestroia, and that makes him a very enjoyable villain to watch. So in the middle of this fight, Magnus shows up to help while Wrath fights off everyone else. He's already so powerful, it's hard to imagine him getting even more powerful. For God's sake, he knocked out Pharol and Pegatrix and Trox very quickly.
Is that all?
Perhaps it is. Now while I hold him back, take care of the Elemental Inductor!
Man, Professor K is just a badass. I really wish we could have gotten to see more of him. McHugh turns on the inductor, which absorbs all the elemental energy causing the storms to stop, but unfortunately it also absorbed the faction crystals and destroying Vestroia. And the animation here looks absolutely amazing, featuring so much different colors of factions that being sucked into the elemental inductor. It's awesome. And featuring Falcron, Fennica, Frascal, and Behemoth's cameos, and Wrath takes all of it in, becoming a gigantic Wrath strength mode, ending this episode off with an awesome cliffhanger. So that was episode 26. Let me know your rating of the show was in the comments down below. Man, even though they are reusing the same formula as they have with the previous seasons, like building the thread up with the action and intensity before the finale, I never get bored of seeing it, to be honest with you, for some reason. This is definitely an action-packed episode with so much things happening, and the big boss guy becoming a super gigantic final boss mode. It's just fantastic to see. We've reached the end game now, and I can't wait for the next episode. So this episode gets a BakuTastic. Thank you for watching this review of Evolutions. Be sure to press the like button and give us a subscribe for more awesome Bakugan content. I've been Haru Ren, and thank God for Rapid Fire. Bye!